Hello everybody. Carmen and I are going to go over the new Synchrony system of accepting Mohawk cards as far as for the payment. She'll go over the whole process, but I just wanted to let you know that we will no longer be using the terminals. We're going to be doing it through a web-based system, and that's what she's going to be explaining the process. But I want everybody to know that this will be going into effect immediately once you've seen the video, and then if you have questions you can call her, but we want to get this going. It's causing some big problems in the processing of things right now, so we're wanting to switch over as quickly as possible. So I'm going to switch this camera around. It's going to be kind of herky-jerky, but we're going to do the best job we can on making it as easy as possible, and we thought doing a video would probably be the best way so that everyone would feel comfortable with the new process. I'll take the camera from her now, and we'll go from there. And she's refused to be on camera, so I'm doing just the video.
Okay, browser, whatever browser you use. We're going to type in BC, which stands for Business Center, SYF, which is synchronyfinancial.com, and that's going to take you to the login portal for the new Business Center.
And what was the website again?
bc.syf.com.
Okay.
And I will be sending out an email to everyone with login information, and I will include that link again in case you don't catch it from here. The very next thing I would like everybody to do on your terminals is to click on the little dots over here, right click, to add this bookmark, and that way when a customer comes in to do a payment, you can just have a quick link by clicking on the Synchrony button. So you can see I click on that and it brings it right up. I'm going to use my login information. Like I said, I will be sending each person their own separate email following this video that will have your login information as well as a temporary password, and you will need to log in then as soon as possible and update that password. It is time sensitive. So for now, I'll log in with my information. We could show you, but we'd have to kill you. Okay, so this is going to bring up the main page. These are the two main tabs that we would use. That being said, as far as applications, we are going to continue to use the kiosks for that. That's a great way for us to allow customers to have their information kept private. We don't have to fill out a big form, all that. So applications stay with the kiosk. So from here, the main thing you're going to want to click on is New Transaction. And it's going to bring up automatically Mohawk Floorscapes. So there's nothing you have to click there. It knows that we're affiliated with them. And then these are the transaction types. 90% of ours are going to be purchase. Of course, a few refunds here and there. These two I don't know that we've ever used. So if those come up, you'll just have to call me and we'll have to work through it together. The credit card account number, we do manually enter here. We have not added hardware to the computers to allow for swiping, which I was actually kind of anxious about. I know I'm guilty of making typing errors when I type in the account number. But you'll see once I enter this card number, it's going to take me to another page where it actually gives the customer's name. So that's going to be something you're really going to want to double check when you type in that credit card number, and then you get to the next page that it matches the customer that you're taking a payment for. So we're going to click on purchase. We're going to enter this customer's account number.
And you're using that off of the...
I'm using that.
That's the approval
These
slip. Right?
Slips that come off the kiosk.
Okay.
The account number is here.
And then you enter your...
So I'm entering that there. No dashes, just the number. And then we're going to do card not present because she's not here. Which really it doesn't matter if it's present at this point because we're manually typing in that number. So that is, it doesn't matter which one you pick. Then we're going to click next.
But if they are there, it's okay to say card present. It's really person present, not necessarily card present. Is that the way I'm understanding it?
Basically, but
Okay. And
nothing's happening.
okay, there we
There we go. Okay, so you can see right here in the middle of the screen, it says cardholder name, Rita J. Bates. And so I can look back at my form, and up at the top, it's got Rita J. Bates.
Yeah.
So that's where I'm saying, once you type in that account number on the previous screen, I really want us to make a conscious effort to confirm we have the correct account number by checking that cardholder name. So what we're going to do here is we're going to type in your amount. And then what's going to pop up down here in these transaction promo codes are going to be the active transaction codes that we have going. What you'll find is that 106 and 112 will always be there because those are options for financing that we always offer. And it's going to tell you that it's 6 months with payment, deferred interest, and there is no minimum or maximum transaction amount. And then it's also going to show you the code. Same thing on the 12 months. This is our standard everyday 12 month with payment, deferred interest. And then what we have down here are the current Mohawk financing specials. So it's going to tell you the code, the term, which is 15 months with payment, deferred interest, and then the minimum purchase amount, which would, we had pre-set for that to be $1,500. And then the other is the $199, 36 months, equal payments, no interest. And that one has a minimum purchase of $5,000. At the end of the sale, which is September 18th, I believe, those will...
October 18th.
October 18th, those will fall off. So that will help you know that, oops, can't use those anymore. But these two are still going to be available. So if somebody needs to do financing, those will be available. And so what we'll do is each time there's a new financing special that is available, we'll enter all those in, and those will pop up automatically for you.
Question: if is there a way to have that say 198 Mohawk sale, 199 Mohawk sale, because we're getting ready to start the Karistan sale, and it will also have the same 15 and 36 month thing. So I believe we can change the name of that so that you guys will feel more comfortable. Yeah, we can just change that to where it says. You can see that.
So now it's going to say Mohawk here. I cannot change that's only for the promo code.
Okay. But yeah, so you'll see that it is only for the when
it'll designate between Mohawk and Karistan.
Yeah, you're going to have so that when they overlap, like they will be here soon, you'll know to choose the correct one if they bought Karistan or if they bought Mohawk, because that does make a difference. So.
Sorry. Good.
Okay. Just type back in again, and having her do that kind of popped her out of the system. Okay, now we're back, and now
Let me get back in here.
She's typing in the account number.
Oops.
See, that's part of the typing in the wrong number.
Yep.
But
there we go, Rita.
Yep, and there's
5,000.
Yeah.
I just hit tab. There's the codes. So I'm going to click on the 199. And then hit tab. If we want to enter our invoice number, it's optional.
It's kind of nice.
It's kind of nice, but I don't know that it will help us. I don't know how it would help. But
I think maybe I would suggest let's put it in there, and that way if there's a way to, on the reports or whatever, I'm sure it'll probably list that. Might be a way to research back.
So from here, you would just click submit, which I'm clearly not going to do because we don't want to charge Rita.
We don't manufacturing promotion. This is the manufacturing.
I'm not clicking on that right now.
Okay.
I don't. I don't know what that does.
Okay.
So at this point, leave it as is, okay? So same thing with a refund. Exact same process. If somebody doesn't have their account number, say they've come in, they did financing a year ago, and for whatever reason we can't find their account number, you can look up an account. So you would just select Mohawk Floorscapes, and then if you have a social security number and a zip code, you can look it up that way, or a name and a phone number, we can look it up that way. So that's an option that is available to you guys.
That's a nice thing.
To help with that. If someone only gets $2,500 and they're trying to purchase $3,000 or whatever, you can also click on the credit line increase. It's going to be the exact same thing that we were just at, Mohawk Floorscapes. You can just jot in their account number there and hit search, and it will tell you. I can't do this part because I don't want to increase someone's credit line, but
it'll walk you through the steps.
Right, and tell you. Most likely it will say what do they want to increase to, and then go through there. So if somebody does that, let us know how it went. And then at the end of the day, you're going to want to go up to management tools and do a credit card transaction report. And
now they only have to do this if there was a transaction.
If there was a transaction, just like how we run the report on the credit card machine at the end of the day, this is taking the place of that. So you'll still run your MasterCard, Visa, Discover report on the credit card transaction, but if you had any Floorscapes or Synchrony financing transactions, you would run that from management tools, credit card transaction report. And then it'll automatically populate today's date, and then you would search and print that out and submit it just like you do with your deposits.
Okay.
You will want to make sure to log out each time.
That was that top right. I didn't get over there, but it's the top right button when she was in there.
It'll say your name. It'll say hello. Yeah. Carmen M.
Right. And and everyone will have their own, is that correct?
Yes. Each person will have their own
sign
in and password. And like I said, as soon as I send this video, the next email will be that information, which is time sensitive with a temporary password. So you will need to log in as soon as possible to the bc.syf.com website to update your password information.
Okay, now you said you're going to be sending them another video. It'll just be another email.
After the video.
After the video, you're going to send
an
email.
Everyone's getting the video in one email.
Okay,
and then each individual person will get another email from me with their.
But not another video.
Not another video.
Oh shoot!
Okay. I could video it.
Yeah, right. No, thank you. Yeah. Okay. Anything else?
Not right now.
Good enough. If anybody has questions, give her a call, and we'll get it taken care of. Thank you, guys.